Hello, we are the Geeks and Degenerates, and today on this sweater weather day, we are doing 8 Mile to complete our, music-centric week. And what
Yeah,
better way than to end on the most talked about biopics of this century at least.
yeah, of like the 21st century start.
Yeah, and obviously it stars Eminem. Oh, the music's by Eminem, the original piece, the original music at least.
Yeah,
And it's kind of about his life. They just changed
I,
his name to Rabbit. So I was like, alright, sure.
I mean, I get it. Why, like, he got his name. I don't know why he got the name Eminem, but I get why he got the name Rabbit because he's white.
Hmm.
But like, how did he get Eminem? So I'm guessing his mom, as in the movie, gave him the name and it just stuck, and everybody started calling him Eminem. Anyway,
Yeah. Uh, well, we first start with him in the rap battle, and it's his first time, and he has nerves. He's nervous.
I mean, you gotta love how.
Spaghetti.
You can even rhyme it with anything.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all over the toilet.
But yeah, you gotta love how rapping was kind of like their anime plot. Like how Beyblade, like you're probably the richest person if you're the top Beyblade player. Kind of like the same here, but of course in the real world, then the only thing you get is like street cred.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like you see him like doing the boxing, like he's doing shadow boxing, but it's a rapping, and he's
Shadow
doing like
rapping.
warm up, and I'm like, damn, you're really taking this seriously. I can see why. Like once he gets out there, the man chokes. Like like after the guy delivers all of his lines, he's like, you have to come out with a comeback,
Yeah.
and he can't. He's choking, and yeah, I would say that was a good introduction
Yeah.
into the world of Eminem.
And we also see the main antagonist of the movie, which is Captain America. Anthony Mackie as uh, Dr. Pop. Sorry, Dr. Pop. Papa Doc. Sorry, I got the name reversed. Oopsie. But he is a ferocious opponent because he decimates some kid earlier on. Like, damn. He has to pick
Well,
his.
wait, like rap or like
Rap.
they beat him up?
No,
Okay.
yeah, he rap. He verbally dosed him so hard that he had to pick his self confidence off the floor after. Like, oh, poor kid.
Yeah. And you can see the life of Eminem, sorry, Babbitt. Here, like, he only has a couple of friends. He has a small circle, while Free World has this, like, big ass meet, clique.
Yeah,
Like, they're the popular kids. You can tell that they're probably in their 20s already, but like, sorry, what was this place? Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit. Um, some people call it like that. In Detroit, it's just a huge ass high school cafeteria where you're like, you got the hot girls, you got the bullies, the cool kids, and you got the losers, which is Eminem's group.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Uh, and you get a glimpse of his life. Like, he works in a car factory, but he doesn't get the shift that he wants with his boss. Like, you're not responsible enough. And
yeah.
until you are, I'm not going to give you these shifts. And he also lives with his mom in her trailer park because he broke up with his girlfriend off screen before the film started. So he loves his mom, daughter, and Michael Shannon. And my God, the guy really never ages, does he?
It's not like, yeah. I was like, oh shit, that's Zod.
Right?
Like, I always had in mind him having like a Texan accent,
Hmm.
or like, I don't know, hearing him do this like kind of, I don't know, New Yorkan or Detroit
Accent.
accent
Yeah.
was so jarring. I was like, this is not Michael Shannon. Who is this man?
Right? I'm like, oh shit, it's the DCU's best villain up to date, and he's in 8 Mile.
Yeah, and like again, the man doesn't age. Like this just came out around 2002.
Mm.
Yeah, and I will say, other than Michael Shannon, Eminem, not bad of an actor.
Yeah, right.
Like,
surprisingly
surprising.
so. Yeah, like the first time I saw this movie, I'm like, he can act. When?
Same. I was like, so for the longest time, I thought this movie was bad because I knew like, usually like when you put Britney Spears in a movie, of course her best thing is singing. For her acting's not really like her top skill.
Yeah.
Well, there was the Britney
Like-
Spears, but like, yeah.
It's rare when it happens, like going from strictly singing to acting. Like I can't really think off the top of my head. Justin Timberlake.
Vanilla Ice.
Fastiest voice. Like going from singing strictly to acting, like it's not, the best way to transition. It's like it's either Timberlake or maybe Dua Lipa, because I've seen her a few stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
I haven't.
Well, now you know.
Okay.
She's the movie with Henry Cavill this year, so.
Okay, look, you're going on a tangent.
Yeah, whatever.
Was there anything else besides 8 Mile that Eminem was in? Besides the interview,
All I know is Entourage, and that's it.
as himself.
As himself.
Well, technically, in 8 Mile, he was playing as himself.
Right, but that's true. But
Yeah,
it's him and Future that really stick out, because Future is his best friend. He's like, oh, he's like, you can do this. I believe you can win this rap battle, and you can turn the tide against Free World.
yeah. And, like, to them, it was, like, probably the only thing on their mind. Like, it wasn't, like, getting money or... Well, there was that part where they're like, I gotta get money. I gotta get out of my mom's house. We gotta make it big, start our record deal. But majority of the time, it's like street cred, and we gotta be better than those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, he has another friend, Wink, who's like, I can get you signed on. I have someone who can land you in a studio. I'm like,
Yeah. He's the kid who's like, my dad works at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Kind of kid. Like, he has all these connections. He knows Tupac. He knows Dr. Dre or something
Yeah.
like that.
And then Future's like, I
Bullshit.
don't believe him. Don't believe it. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's kind of like a 50-50 when it came to Wink, because like he was in studios, he was in like a radio like station, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, I mean he worked there, so I'm guessing he does have a certain amount of,
Just not as much as he's like, I connected to Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah,
Sure,
it's
kid.
not as much as he's advertised.
Yeah. And then along the way, we meet Alex, who is Rabbit's love interest for this one, who's
Mm.
played by the late Brittany Murphy. I forgot
Oh,
where else
so
she's in, but like, she's good in this one too.
And I would say, yeah, it seems appropriate. If you said like, oh, the love story here was so straightforward and kind of quick,
Yeah.
it's kind of like their life. They're the type of people who would jump ship when they have the opportunity. They're runaway kids. Alex left at 17 and tried to become a model. So-
Yeah, all of his friends too are like living in their mom's place.
Yeah, so if ever they had the opportunity, they would jump ship. And it's that kind of life in Detroit,
Yeah.
where here it's kind of fast. Yes, you can see, we saw a sex scene that just went on for too fucking long.
It's like, oh,
And, like-
okay.
Yeah, and for sure there was no resolution when it came to them at the end.
Yeah, not
I was like,
really.
This is the kind of world they live in. Like,
Yeah.
there are no happy endings here until you get out of here.
Yeah. It's just living life paycheck to paycheck, I guess. I do like the fact every time they confront Free World, they're like, we want to fight, or Rabbit starts to fight or something, like, oh, okay, this guy really wants Santukan.
Isuntukan.
Yeah.
Sa harap ng Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, you gotta love that scene where Cheddar just pulls out the gun. Cheddar is the dumbass of the group.
Yes.
Yes, he is the not so bright friend who is trying to fit in. And my God, I'm very surprised that that group accepted him
Right?
and still keeps him around. I was like, usually this would be the outcast, but no, they were nice enough to like keep him in.
But they also like take shots at him 24/7. Like, you fucking idiot. Why do you shoot yourself in the dick?
Well, I mean, I would too if like one of my friends shoots himself in the dick and survives. I'd be like, you fucking idiot. If they got shot by somebody else, I would make fun of them.
Right.
But then, doing it to themselves and not dying, and it was like a minor wound, I would make fun of them for it.
He was so nervous too. He was like, I have a gun. I have a. And they're like, bro, calm down.
Bro, just put it down. I was like, fine. Pop!
But the first fight they had, like, Papa Dog does bring out his own gun. He's about to pop Rabbit in the head. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and you can see where Cheddar kind of got the inspo for that.
Yeah, yeah. If he
Again,
can do it.
yeah.
I love that. Where you get the gun?
Why can't I, right?
Where you get the gun? I got it from my mom. Okay.
Hey man, it makes sense. It's Detroit.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
for sure, majority of their fathers left, and they left the mom on her own.
Like the fact is, like, I need to get my mom's gun in case another brawl goes on.
Yeah, the entire time you could see that Cheddar was like had good intentions.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of all equally stupid too, because they did paintball a cop car. You're like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah. Again, it fits the atmosphere. Detroit wasn't really the best place in the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of shit were abandoned.
And at the same time, Miss Mom is struggling to pay their, I would say, rent, because they already have the eviction notice, and she isn't earning a lot. She's just relying on Bingo and Greg, is it, or George?
Yeah, no, Greg.
Greg, as relying on this check to come because he was in a car accident. It's like, oh, I'm relying on this money to make my living.
Yeah, and like she's also relying on that too. Like she's gambling on that as well. Like once he gets it, he's gonna take us away from here.
It's like you don't know if it's just $1,000. That's a lot, but like, how far can that take you?
50K is not a lot when it comes to like living
in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, cheap food is $10. $10 is 500 pesos here, and that is too much for us already.
Right.
Like $5 is probably that's it.
Yeah, it's like I got a ham sandwich for $20. Like $20 fucking dollars. What the fuck?
Yeah, what a bargain. What kind of fucking meat do they put in there?
Again, if you guys don't know, we're in the Philippines, so we don't really know. If you wanna, educate us, please tell us.
Yeah. Okay, no, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm educating y'all. If you go to the Philippines, $10 can pretty much feed your whole family. Like 500 pesos for like a whole meal.
Yeah.
Okay, probably not 5 people, but like maybe a whole date. Yeah, $10 is enough.
Yeah, yeah. I do like the sequence where they burn down the house where something terrible happens to a girl.
Yeah, and it was close to Rabbit too, so it could have been his little sister. And you gotta love that dynamic where Rabbit comes home. You can tell that he cares for his little sister, cares for his mom, but at the same time,
he's like
doesn't really. Kind of has like a odd relationship with her because of her life choices.
Yeah, yeah, and like he obviously cares more about his sister because it's like you made your choices in life. She still needs a chance.
Yeah, and yeah, you could see from here to there, Rabbit's just writing down shit. Like he's looking at gun stores, he's looking at rundown supermarkets, and trying to get inspiration from that. And majority of the time, it's the whole life. So if you've heard the 8 Mile theme song, for sure in every motivational
soundtrack
soundtrack, it's pretty much that's it.
Yeah. Also,
that's his life.
You said earlier, I like how straightforward this movie is. Like, oh, you didn't get your first chance, and it's a straight line to get the chance.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and there's no like, oh, you missed your chance. How are you gonna get it again? No, you got another chance. This world doesn't really have
there's
high
no hand me downs.
expectations. Yeah, yeah. You just gotta take it.
Yeah. Uh,
Like if you lose your chance, you can take it again. It's giving you a shit ton of chances.
yeah.
But then again, the world is rough. If you stumble or fall or choke on stage,
Good
you're
luck.
done. Good luck getting your reputation back. But you can still get it back as much as you want.
It's just a harder decline.
Yeah.
But Future did sign him down again. He's like, why? I didn't tell you to do that. I don't want to do that. And he's like, no, believe him. Like, stop doing. He does the whole "you're not my dad" thing.
You're not my dad. Yeah. And yeah, but you could tell that Future was probably one of the best friends that he had.
Yeah.
Like he's the one pushing him because he knows he has potential. He's the one like putting him in battles because he knows at one point he can destroy.
Yeah.
And I will say the man does clutch at the end.
Yeah, I do like earlier on that he destroys Busta Rhymes in his workplace.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he does destroy Buster Rhymes. And I like it
Yeah.
because you can see that he Buster Rhymes is pretty much throwing shade at other people.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that wasn't necessary. Like the one guy's gay, and Eminem was like, man, why you gotta do that, dude? He wasn't even in the fight.
There's a lot of lyrics here that are not appropriate today.
Oh yeah, they say the bad F word, not fuck, the other F word.
Yeah.
They
definitely say the N word.
That's a thing though. Eminem never said the N word.
Yeah.
Even though he was accepted by the community, like for his rapping and shit, he took it upon himself to never say the N word in any of his music.
Yeah, and you gotta love him for that. And
yeah, and hey, you could say that even today, a lot of rappers who are white, they don't say the N word. But for Eminem's time, back in the 90s, my God, everybody was using that thing willy nilly.
Except
trust me.
Vanilla Ice, I think. I'm not too sure.
I think the man would have been chewed up and spat out if he never did. Eminem's too hard to swallow.
Right. But yeah, throughout this film, you see you are good at this. Why don't you take up Future's offer him? But he's still lacking a shit ton of confidence. Like, no, man. And it's only when he's at the bottom after finding out that Wink is at the studio with my girl, and they are fucking.
Yeah. When he found out that Wink actually slept with his girlfriend, and then after that he kicks the shit out of Wink, and once he gets home, Wink gets Free World to beat him up.
Yeah, I do like the scene when he's beating the shit out of Wink, and then in the foreground there's a guy going, "Yeah, took a long time this road," and then you see Rav just killing
for the 313. Like for all my brothers in the 313, and you just see in the background stuff. I was like, all right, cool. I like this though. I like this. I was expecting them to be like, just to look up, like, oh shit, somebody's getting the shit beaten out of them.
But yeah, Wink does get her Free World, and Rabbit's like to his sister, like, go inside. You don't want to be here. But unfortunately, she sees what happens. She sees them kicking the shit out of him. And Cap almost ends him right then and there. Fuck.
Yeah, the hard time with all of that.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. It's like, again, there's not really when a bad guy usually is like, I'm gonna end you, there's not this movie plays it so straightforward, like, oh shit, I guess it's destroyed.
Yeah. No words are said, no monologue, just click, puts gun in the head until Wink comes in and is like, hey man, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's like, let's not get in trouble for murder.
Yeah, right. And damn, and before that, him and his mom, Rabbit and his mom had a dispute.
Yeah.
Because Greg found out about the late eviction notice. And he gets pissed off and walks out because Rabbit punches him in the face because he disrespects his mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's deserved.
Yeah.
Again, it's a horrible world, but yet it exists. Where like somebody, like a woman, would have such a horrible boyfriend. As long as he has money and she gets to survive, it's okay with her. She could work with it. I was like, it's such a horrible world, but it exists.
There's just a feeling to this world. It's not that straight up content is like glamorous to it. Like you see the reality and it's like, oh damn, but this feels like you feel Detroit almost.
You know what this feels like? You know how like straight out of Compton it might be like the Creed of boxing movies. Or sorry, of rap movies. While this one, 8 Mile, feels like Southpaw.
Right.
Where it's just like a little bit uphill, then straight up down. And all the way down, just down and down until he gets one moment, that one chance.
Yeah.
Would he take it?
You hope so, by the end.
Mom's okay.
And then his mom helps him recover, I guess. I don't know how he... I guess they didn't kick him too hard. Otherwise, he would have broken ribs or shit, but... Again...
Yeah, they had like what do you call those boots again?
Yeah, I forgot.
Timberland boots.
But Wink does, like, knee him in the face. I'm, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I say it got hit more in the eye.
Yeah.
That would be a straight up broken nose if he got kneed there.
Yeah. And then it's like, fuck it, I have nothing else to lose. And goes to where the rap battle is to go against Free World.
Nah. But I do like... Nah. He's given one part where he was working. As he's working, it was the day of the rap battle. His boss pretty much comes up to him and was like, do you want the extra hours? You're doing good. It's like, yes. He would appreciate that. And, like, there's a little bit of respect now between him and his boss.
Yeah.
And after that, his girl comes up. I don't like this part because, like, it's kind of like shows that he's kind of easy to forgive.
Right.
And I guess that's how the story went. But his friend, the one that he stood up for, was like, hey man, I got your shifts. Go do the rap battle.
Yeah.
And
you don't really get the end to that too. His boss is like, son of a bitch. I finally gave him responsibility and he left.
he had a good friend who covered.
I know, but like, it's a good thing his boss wasn't there apparently.
Like, where the fuck's Rabbit?
Right? The one time. But yeah, goes to the sanctuary to meet up with his friends. Because earlier on, Alex was like, I'll be there, cheering you on, I guess. Like, huh? Okay. Why? Why? How? You're going on to model in New York, cool, but you cheated on him. Why are you so forgiving to her? I don't know.
I'd say bullshit, but like, again, it might be the world that they live in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
And then he reunites with Future, and they go on to rap the 3 stages, boss stages of Free World, I guess. With Captain America in the last one.
I was like, this man pretty much 3v1 this whole competition. And just see it destroy. We're not gonna do the whole rap here because we're Filipino, but when it comes to our vocabulary, we're white as fuck.
Right. I can't do either of those. But
neither can I.
It is satisfying for him to be like, you know what? For his final battle between him and Papa Dog, he's like, you go first, and then he's like, I know what you're gonna say already. I know what's in your mind, but I know you went to private school, Mr. Fake Gangster.
Yeah. His name's Clarence.
Yeah, then you see Anthony Mackie be like, oh fuck.
How does he know that? Because it's like one of the girls who's with him, like, kind of spilled the beans.
I guess.
Man went to private school, has both of his parents, happily married.
And then when it's Papa Dog's time to rap, he's like, yo,
Wings pop out his back, flies away.
I do like to see Rabbit just look at him like, what? What do you got?
Exactly. And I was like, that was so cold though.
Yeah.
That was like, here, tell them something they don't know about me. I'm like,
And
what you got? He shot himself, but blew you up.
like he gives him this look, like, yes, I'm
Yes.
waiting.
It was straight up a kamikaze kind of move.
Yeah.
like seriously, on his own behalf, he pretty much told everybody like all the shit that happened to him without having this guy diss him, but destroy him so much more in the process.
Yeah.
Uh,
And he beats Free World, and after that, Future's like, hey, wanna host these things together? He's like, nah, I gotta do my own thing. And he,
and
again, this world is like, I guess that's it.
yeah, like, yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, even both the mom and Future was kind of like, that is probably the best choice for you.
Yeah.
Just do it on your own. Don't rely on people to get you gigs. Don't let people. Don't rely on people to give you opportunities. Take it and just go for it. And I was like, damn. It is a very inspirational movie. I'll give it that.
It just has this feel of grit to it, right? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. Once the movie finished, like "Lose Yourself" was on, I was like, I'm gonna stay for it.
Same here. That is
Like-
one of the best songs to come out this century.
I will say, and it is a story. Like if you listen to it, it is a story of Eminem's, upbringing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice that he slipped that in.
Yeah. And of course, the rest is history. He eventually meets Dr. Dre and they make music together. And then eventually he does his own thing again. And he's still pretty relevant up to now.
Yeah. Like,
thank
I
God.
love how
I'll say thank God he stayed on the straight and narrow, and not do some crazy shit. So yeah, except for drugs, he had to do some rehab, but at least he's better now.
guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, what pop star doesn't go through that?
Right.
But I do like it that this movie was straightforward with its message. Like the world that Eminem lived in, or where Rabbit lived, sometimes it's not the conventional happy ending. He doesn't run away with a girl. He doesn't get like a job opportunity right then and there from that one moment of his of the battle. There was no producer in the crowd who's like, I'm gonna take that boy and I'm gonna make him big.
Yeah.
Nah, there was nothing like that. He beat the bullies, and now he's gonna do his own thing, and that's it. And if you want a continuation, just look at Eminem's life. That's the sequel.
But yeah, what would you rate this movie?
I'll give it this. I did not. I would say that I wouldn't really rewatch this compared to Straight Outta Compton. It is such an inspirational movie. Again, it is the southpaw of rap movies. Like it's such, like this character goes straight down and down and down, and he had to crawl his way back up, kind of sort of.
Yeah.
And it was hard to watch, very stressful to watch. Like I am glad I watched it. You can rewatch it if you need the inspiration. If you're in the rut and you need that inspiration, I really suggest watching this movie. I will say though that I wish it focused more on the rapping side of like his creative process of like how he started. Because all we got was him with like a piece of paper and him writing down stuff that we couldn't really see, or how his thought process was into writing music. Or like any montages of him, training, doing more raps, fighting other people besides Free World. I really wish they kind of focused more on that instead of some other things like horrible relationships and but I guess it was a big part of his life.
Probably.
Yeah, but it ain't Straight Outta Compton, but it is a really good movie.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Rewatchable? I'll give it a 50-50. It really depends on your mood.
Yeah.
So I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10.
Same boat actually. Like, it is a really good movie, and again, surprise acting from Eminem. Like, damn, he is good in this one, and you root for him, and again, the feeling of this world, like you're here forever until you get that one chance to, like, maybe, and you stay here for a while too, and then the rest is history. But yeah, it's a really good movie to watch. Rewatchable? That's questionable. Again, it depends. Like, do you want to watch Straight Out Compton again or this one? I might veer towards Straight Out Compton. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, out of a lot of biopics, well, these musically inclined biopics, this is one of the better ones. Like, because some were like, really, I'm kind of bored of, like, say Rocket Man, where I'm like, this is cool, sure.
I enjoyed Rocket Man. It was more of a music.
Yeah, it's like more of a musical than a biopic, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, since it also helps that I'm a huge fan of Eminem. That's why I'm like, let's do 8 Mile. Sure, why not?
Alright.
Yeah, but yeah, that's been our video on 8 Mile. What do you guys think? Comment below. Please be cool. And you can find us at facebook.com/geeksanddegenerates. Shut up. We act to trailers. We stream about our lives and, of course, video games. Individually, you can find us at, individually, duh. You can find me at Yandavos1995 on IG and Twitter. Sorry.
What is wrong with you this week? This is like the 3rd time in a row with this outro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can find me at JomGOM on Instagram. It is my art account.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We also have a Spotify podcast. Please rate us 5 stars. Yes. Remember to stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and get vaccinated if you can. Get your booster for fuck's sake already. And that's all the time we have, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Ciao.